So 9 years.
Yeah.
Did you feel from the beginning that it had the potential to last that long? And do you think the show has changed a lot since the beginning?
I thought this had the potential. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done it. But you know, actors have appetites, and I've been kind of blessed most of the time with areas where my appetites were the people also wanted to see me in that arena, and that was certainly the case in this. I didn't think about the people who wanted to see me. I thought about whether it interested me, and I thought this is a character because it's a character-driven show. The show can grow and change and everything else. It's not a procedural where I'm the same guy every week and it's all about a crime. We do shows about crime, but they're really about the crimes, how they affect people, particularly the main characters in the family. So yeah, I thought the aspect of the family were not the Waltons. I mean, it's a pretty adult show, but the aspect of the family allowed us to, I think, have the potential to go a long ways.
Politics have changed a lot since the beginning of the show. Do you think it does shape the rules, the laws?
I think probably the politics, it affects all the characters in the show. The changing tone of the times, kind of the zeitgeist, is different. And that affects Frank in so many ways. He has political bosses, the mayor, he serves at the pleasure of the mayor. They don't always agree. In fact, often they don't. So, and the whole idea of policing is evolving and changing. So we try to deal with that. I think it's made the show better. I think we deal with it in a way that we're not doing a show about issues, but those issues come up all the time. And in dealing with them through the characters, we show different points of view, and I think that's been the reason for our success over 9 years with this changing political environment.
Magnum, the reboot. I want your sincere opinion about it. What do you think? Do you watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Because I've been busy. They did talk to me. CBS was nice enough to. I went in and met with them all. I talked to Les, who was there then, and they frankly said, look, if you really feel strongly about it, we won't do it. And I really thought about that. I said, let me go home and think. And I realized, you know, my show, Magnum, is a different show. And it's got a great bow around it. We're in the Smithsonian Institution. We were the #1 show. We went off the air. And the question I get all the time is, are you offended? And I really think, particularly in the times we're living in, that it is a good thing to say getting offended is a choice, and I choose not to be offended. I wish them well. Success is way too hard to come by. It won't be our show. It doesn't look like our show in the promos, but it's their show, and I wish them well.
So no intention to do a cameo eventually?
I have absolutely no intention of doing a cameo on the show. It's not vindictiveness or anger or pettiness. It's just simply, it would distract from Blue Bloods. And Blue Bloods is where, I mean, I love the show. I dearly love Blue Bloods. I love the people working in it. Anything like that just kind of pulls the reality out of what I'm doing. So no, I wouldn't do that.
Anna, your daughter, she's a well-known, you know, she's won so many tournaments.
Yeah.
How proud are you of her?
I'm very, very proud of my daughter. She found her own way. She started riding when she was 4. And it's expensive. I have to keep working. But she works at it. And mostly it's just where her heart and soul is. It's where sometimes your talent is where your dreams are, and I know her dreams involve riding. And she's jumping Grand Prix now, and that's, for the audience, that's 5-6 feet. She's a very good rider. I try not to worry about her, but You know, she's made her own way. Other than a curiosity, her last name hasn't meant anything in the writing world.
Good. Tom, if you have to pick the most emotional moment between those two, dancing with Lady Diana or being Monica's boyfriend on Friends?
The most emotional moment? Well, one's an acting, well, it isn't acting. There was a personal element with Courtney and I that I really enjoyed, but Dancing with Princess Diana was. It was at a very big White House dinner, and my wife Jilly danced with the prince twice.
Oh.
He asked her to dance a second time. That's a real validation. A quick story, I'm sitting with Clint Eastwood standing over in a corner hiding because we're both a little shy. And she's dancing with John Travolta. Right. And one of the aides comes over and says, they're going to do another dance. She can't dance twice. You have to cut in. And I said, I'm not cutting in on John Travolta. So what happened is when they finished that dance, I danced with her. And we had a thing when I went to school called cotillion, where you learned all the correct way to dance. I didn't go. I dodged that. So I kind of wasted the time apologizing for how I was dancing. But I don't know what I could have asked her. She was just charming, lovely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.